Hi guys, welcome to another monthly reset. I hope you guys enjoyed my little October intro this year. I thought it would be fun to involve some Halloween themed thing into it, so I used my old witch costume from last year. I do have my little hazelnut coffee in here, and I actually spilled like half of this when I was filming that little scene, which is why the cup looks half empty. But also this is a humongous mug. I apologize if you hear the noise in the background. I'm doing laundry, but I do hope everyone had a great September. For me, September was a lot about getting back into routine, but also taking life as it goes because life is gonna throw surprises at you. And overall, it was a really good month. For us, we spent a lot of time outdoors, going to parks, hanging out in our little patio area, and really just enjoying the last of like the hot weather before it actually turns really, really cold. I'll be honest, I thought it would be cooler by now, but we're still getting weather like in the 90s during the day. But then towards the evening, it's to the 70s, even like 69-ish, and it's actually really nice. Some cool things we did in September is went to the sunflower field, which was so beautiful. It was so cool because I've never been to one. We went on a couple of Wichita day trips, and we finally had our little s'mores night, which I had been wanting for so long. Ever since we got this home, I wanted to have a little patio area to have a cozy family night in, and I finally got that this month. A quick couple of September favorites are gonna be my hot chocolate. I've been using so much of this at nighttime. Maybe it's not the healthiest thing, but seriously, it's so nice, especially when you crave something warm at night. I know people usually go for tea, but I do not like tea. And hot chocolate just hits the spot because it's sweet, it's warm, it's delicious. I also really enjoyed the season 1 of Why Women Kill. It's like a little comedy murder mystery. It was really enjoyable. We basically binge watched it and finished it in less than a week. We did start season 2, but it's way different than season 1. So I'm not even sure if we're gonna watch it, but season 1 though, it's really good. I'm quickly gonna go over my September goals. And I'm just gonna say the first 2 went out the window. I did not go to the gym and I did not track food. This month was a lot hectic, and I will share about it in the next couple of days or so, but basically these goals went out the window. Finding a routine to remove laziness. I feel like I half did it, half did not, because I did create a morning routine, and while I did it for a few days, I didn't stick to it the entire month. So I just want to like half mark that I accomplished it, but half that I need to work on it. Posting 8 times in September, I actually did not meet this goal, which I'm actually a little sad about because I feel like I've been doing it pretty good before my trip to Miami. And then afterwards, it's just been kind of hard to get back in the routine and schedule things. So I only posted, I think, 6 videos this month. I definitely want to work on that for October because I really want to be consistent on here. And I feel like I had a good thing going, so I want to get back into that. Hit 300 subscribers on YouTube. I did it! This is the first time I ever meet like a subscriber goal, and I'm so ecstatic. I'm so happy. I can't believe like we actually did it. So if you're new here, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. Hi to everybody that's new here. It's so exciting because I feel like I was really stuck in the 200s for a very long time. So seeing 300 just really motivates me to just keep going and post more videos. For the patio and building furniture, I did do that. I actually made a whole video on a patio makeover, and that's actually where we spent our little s'mores night as a family. It's definitely cozy and fun. I'm so happy we finally did it. Plus those boxes were taking up so much space. And my last goal was to get in the fall cozy mood, and I feel like I did accomplish that because I decorated for fall. I got some fall scented candles. I went to the fall festival. Actually, I haven't posted that vlog yet. That'll be the next vlog, I think. But yeah, I definitely got in the mood for fall. Now all we're missing is attempts to just drop a little bit so it's actually chilly and it's sweater weather, because right now it is still shorts, a little sweat here and there weather. So now moving on to the October goals. I did decide to separate them this month by personal, social media, and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Let's start with personal. This month, I want to start reading a book. And if you've been a longtime viewer of my monthly resets, then you know I've had read a book on my monthly resets for a very long time. I took it off after a while because I just wasn't meeting that goal. But this past month, I've been having the desire to actually like sit down and read. The only book I have in my house is this like Montessori toddler book, and I did start reading it because I just had it next to me, but I actually have this desire to read. So I think that's a great thing, and I don't want to force myself to read an entire book. I just want to start reading. I haven't decided what book I want to read yet, but I've been kind of curious about the series everyone has been reading, the one with A Court of Thorns and Roses. Everyone I've seen is reading those books. Everyone says it's great, so I just want to give it a shot, see what the hype is about, and who knows, maybe this is a start to a new me, someone that likes to read. Let's not jump too far ahead, but I do want to start reading. I also want to declutter these 2 small closets that I have that go into each guest bedroom. One of them has towels and linens and things like that, and the other one just has a bunch of crafts and random things, but essentially they're both completely messy. I think I have like batteries in 3 different sections, bunch of baby blankets that no one has ever used in this house. And essentially just a bunch of clutter. So I want to declutter those 2 things this month. And then basically just prioritize mornings. Like I said, last month I created a routine and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't stick to it long enough to feel the results. So this month I do want to prioritize my morning time, my me time, which means I must go to sleep earlier and wake up early. And that's a really hard thing for me because I have always been a night owl. It's a really hard habit to break, and I'm not surprised I didn't break it in 1 month, but I will continue to try and get better at it. This month, I'm also gonna include some motherhood goals. There's a couple of things I wanna accomplish as a mom, so I decided to make its own little separate category. And the first thing I wanna do is start potty training. My daughter will be 2 in December, and she already likes to go ahead and use the toilet sometimes. She likes to sit on there. I do have a tiny toilet for her, and I do think she's interested. I do think it's the right time to teach her. So this month I decided to just pull the plug. I'm gonna do some research, get the pull-up diapers that I need, underwear. I don't know. This is all new to me. That's something that's gonna be an exciting, tough journey, I think, but definitely one that will pay off. I feel like this next goal is a little controversial because I know that by this age, a lot of children do not co-sleep with their parents, but my daughter does. And this month, I want to start transitioning her from our room into her own bedroom. To kind of explain how this happened, like I think around the 8-month mark, she used to sleep in her crib and she would wake up so often. So at one point, I kind of just put her in bed with me and she would sleep the entire night. So I was sleeping the entire night and I was getting some good sleep. So I was like, I'm not gonna stop this. And basically it never stopped from there. Now we basically co-sleep, and when I put her to bed at nighttime, once she's knocked out, I get up and I go on my computer, I clean, and she doesn't wake up at all. She just sleeps the night. But she is about to be 2 years old and I don't want to keep this habit going on forever. So I'm gonna start trying to transition her from our room to her bedroom. I know it's gonna be rough, but I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna miss co-sleeping because I love the snuggles. She is definitely a cuddler and I'm gonna miss it, but it's also time to her to sleep in her own room. So it's gonna be hard, but at the same time, it's gonna be worth it. I know it. And with that being said, I do wanna finish her room, buy some cute bed sheets, and just keep it tidy. Make it so that she wants to jump into her own bed. But essentially, I wanna make her room inviting. Now for some social media goals, I do wanna go back to posting twice a week on YouTube. I was doing so well before my vacation, so I wanna get back into it. I do have a few videos planned for this month, so I think it's gonna be really exciting. I think I'm gonna definitely hit my goal this month. This past month, I hit my first ever subscriber goal of 300. So for October, I wanna make it 325. I think that's a pretty good number that I can maybe possibly hit. This month, I also want to challenge myself to post 4 shorts this month, which basically comes out to once a week. I do want to get better at short form content. It's just that I always forget about it. My focus is either on YouTube, or if I do shorts, then I feel like one slacks. But I think I overcomplicate it. I overthink of what I should be doing. So I'm just gonna create a few simple shorts, just get the creativity going. This last one, I feel like it's kind of funny, but I just want to make a decision about Vlogmas. I know it's October and I'm already thinking about Vlogmas, but I was kind of playing with the idea of, should I do it this year? Should I not? I've never ever done it before. Should I maybe do like a 12 days of Christmas instead of the whole 24 days? But then I keep going back and forth because around that time I know family will be coming over, I might be traveling, and it's just gonna be a lot of things. So I don't know if it's gonna be a feasible thing for me to do. But essentially I just wanna weigh the pros, the cons, and I do wanna make a decision this month. So that way if I do wanna go ahead and do Vlogmas, I already have my thinking cap. I can start coming up with little ideas here and there in November. But if not, I can just take a chill pill and do my regular content. Those are all the goals for October, and I'm really hoping the weather can actually get cooler this month. I know there's a couple of fun things planned for this month, like pumpkin patches, some horse charity show they're gonna have around here. Josh and I will probably have a pumpkin carving contest, which we did last year, and I won. And then the big obvious one, which is Halloween, dressing up, walking around the neighborhood. And that's it for my October reset. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.